Coming off a huge win against the best in the West, the best in the East are at Doran Park tonight. Allie Navarrete alongside Matt Scalzo and Cam Manna here for pregame Tomahawk Talk. And like we said, the Mariners, one of the best teams in the league right now, are here to take on the Braves. But let's go back to last night first, Cam. Huge win over Katuitt.
Yeah, dominant is an understatement for this Bourne Braves performance. 13 runs, 19 hits. We talked about it for this Bourne team. They had to win that one against the Kettleers, their first over Katuitt this summer, scoring all their first 13 runs in that game. But they played flawless baseball on the road in a game that they had to win, coming off a tough 9-5 loss against Brewster. So right now, 4-1 in their last 5 sets them up perfectly against Harwich. You brought up the best in the East.
Meanwhile, the last time the Bravos played Harwich, it was over at White House Field. Logan Evans was on the bump for the Braves, and it'll be the same story tonight, Matt.
Yeah, he's making his third start of the summer, and in that start against Harwich, didn't have trouble through the first 8 hitters that he faced. Ran some trouble, and then kind of the wheels fell off a little bit. He gave up infield singles, and that's not a fault to him. He forces soft contact, lets his infield and defense in the outfield make plays on fly balls. He'll be looking for the same formula today. Harwich has a lot of speed. There's a reason they're the top team.
Meanwhile, the Braves looking to make some noise against top teams right now. Cam, you already mentioned it. But one player in particular has really been standing out for the Bravos. It's the Cape League Player of the Week, Derek Bender.
Yeah, we talked about Bender so many times. Hit for the cycles just a few nights ago. Right now, give him the 2 home runs. We saw that one against Katuitt yesterday. That was an absolute bomb. Multiple RBIs, 3 stolen bases. He does so much for this team, and he's the engine of this lineup right now. You look at Bourne, 4-1 in their last 5. We talked about how many runs he's produced. Right now, he's produced almost 1/6 of the Bourne runs just by himself, so he's been so special right now, and there's a reason where Bourne is where they are, and it's because of the Player of the Week.
Now, Matt, if the Braves are going to beat Harwich tonight, what has to happen?
Well, it's, I guess, a simple recipe that we've seen a lot over the wins for Bourne is they got to get off to a hot start. We saw it last night at Katuitt, Derek Bender. I mean, how many times do we have to mention Derek Bender? But he had the solo home run to get things going, and the bats followed suit the rest of the way. They're able to get early on the pitcher, Tim Noon, here for Harwich. He's a D3 pitcher making the jump to D1 to BC, but he's a slower pitcher. He's going to throw a lot of junk and try and work around guys, force ground balls. But the way Bourne's bats are swinging, man, it could get ugly early depending on what Noon's working with and how Bourne's able to pick up on his stuff early on.
Again, the Braves looking to take down Harwich for the first time this season. First pitch at 6. Allie Navarrete alongside Cam Foster pregame. Cam, a huge win for the team yesterday. What were the vibes like at Katuitt?
It was really good. I mean, the boys, we jumped out early on the guy, especially third time facing him. So it was good that we finally knocked him around after he shut us out the first 2 times.
And you yourself had a really good day. What were you seeing at the plate yesterday?
I was seeing a lot of pitches I could hit. Just working with the coaches, talking to some of the guys on the team, trying to figure out what I want to do, what I want to feel in the box. So I felt good yesterday.
And you're one of these guys who's been here since the beginning. A lot of new players came in last week. How have the new guys and old guys been gelling together?
It's been pretty good. I mean, it's a fun team. Me personally, I really like being here, being around these guys. A lot of good players, a lot of guys who understand the game and understand what they want to do. So I like listening and talking to them about it.
And your parents have been here watching a couple games. What has it been like playing in front of them on the Cape?
It's been great. They bought some Bourne Braves gear the other day, so it was funny because I'm used to rocking Liberty gear all the time. But it's been great having them up here watching me play.
And a really tough opponent in Harwich today, They're the best team in the East. What are you guys doing to prepare?
Nothing much, really. Just keep swinging the bat like we have been, playing defense like we have been, pitching like we have been. Keep going, keep the streak going.
Awesome. Thank you, Cam.